There's a feeling most people never talk about. It hits you in the quiet moments, in the shower before work, on the drive home after a long day, in bed at 11 p.m., staring at the ceiling, doing the maths in your head. Again, it's not fear exactly. It's not sadness. It's the slow, suffocating realization that you are working as hard as you possibly can. And somehow, it's still not enough. That no matter how many hours you give, the number in your account stays stubbornly, almost mockingly, the same. You're not lazy. You've never been lazy. But something isn't working. And deep down, you know it. Now, I want you to hold that feeling for a second, because I want to show you. It's opposite. Picture a different morning. You wake up before your alarm. There's no dread, no mental inventory of bills. You reach for your phone and open an app. Not social media, your investment account. And overnight, while you were completely asleep, your money made money. Not a lot, maybe $40, maybe $100, but it happened without you. You didn't trade your time for it. You didn't answer emails for it. You didn't sacrifice a Saturday for it. It just grew. That is not a fantasy reserved for the ultra-wealthy. That is not a scene from a film. That is the reality of people who made one decision, one ordinary, undramatic decision, somewhere in their 20s or 30s, and then had the patience to let it run. And here's the thing nobody warned you about. The difference between the person on that balcony and the person staring at the ceiling, it usually isn't talent. It isn't luck. It isn't even income. It's a number. $100,000. 100,000 pounds. Because here's what the wealthy understand, and what most people never learn in school. The first $100,000 is the hardest. After that, your money starts doing the heavy lifting for you. Charlie Munger said that. Warren Buffett's partner. The man spent 60 years watching wealth compound, and that was the one thing he kept coming back to. This video is about how you build that first 100,000. Not someday, starting now, with whatever you have. Stay with me, because what I'm about to show you will change how you see every pound and dollar you earn for the rest of your life. The problem. Here's what makes me angry. We go to school for over a decade. We learn trigonometry. We memorize dates and formulas. But not once, not a single lesson, does anyone explain compound interest. Not one teacher sits you down and says, the decision you make with money at 22 will be worth 10 times more than the same decision at 40. Nobody teaches you that. And so what happens? We enter adult life completely undefended, and the world, which is very, very good at taking money, gets to work immediately. Subscriptions, upgrades, buy now, pay later, new car smell, the holiday you deserve. It all feels reasonable in the moment. It's all designed to feel reasonable. But there's a war being fought over your future. And most people don't even know they're in it. The other trap? Waiting. Believing you need to earn more before you can invest. Believing it's too complicated. Believing it's for other people. People with financial advisors and inherited wealth and spare money lying around. It isn't. I promise you, it isn't. The strategy I'm about to walk you through has nothing to do with picking stocks or watching charts or understanding the economy. It's simpler than that, and it works precisely because it's simple. The story. Let me tell you about two people, Marcus and James. Same age, same city, similar salaries. At 23, James stumbled on a podcast about personal finance. He didn't understand everything, but one idea hit him hard, that starting early mattered more than starting big. So he opened an investment account and set up a $200 monthly transfer. Automatic, invisible, boring. His friends thought he was being uptight. He kept going. Marcus was sharper, honestly, more ambitious. He told himself he'd start investing once he earned more. Once the timing was better, once he understood it properly. He kept meaning to. He just never quite did. Fast forward 10 years. James is 33. His portfolio has grown to just over $80,000. He never made a dramatic move, never tried to time the market, never picked a hot stock. Just consistent, quiet, boring investing. Month after month. Marcus is also 33. Good salary, actually earns more than James now, but he's only just started investing. His balance? A little over $3,000. Same age. Completely different financial universes. And here's the part that'll stay with you. Marcus didn't blow his money. He didn't gamble it. He just lived. Normally, reasonably, the way everyone around him did. He just didn't protect any of it. From time. The cost of waiting isn't dramatic. That's what makes it so dangerous. It's quiet. It's gradual. And by the time you notice, years have already gone. James didn't need to be clever. He just needed to start. Which character are you right now? And more importantly, which one do you want to be? The strategy. Okay, here's the actual strategy. And I need you to hear this clearly. It is not complicated. In fact, its power comes from its simplicity. 3 ideas. That's it. Idea 1. Let your money copy itself. This is called compounding. And here's the simplest way to understand it. Imagine you plant a tree. Year 1. It's a sapling. Tiny, barely visible. But every year, it doesn't just grow. It grows branches. And each branch grows more branches. Until one day, you have a forest. From a single seed. That's your money. Invested over time. Put in $200 a month. Earn an average return of 8%, which is roughly what the stock market has averaged over the last century. After 20 years, you haven't just got back what you put in. You've got somewhere around $118,000. From $200 a month, you put in roughly $48,000. The rest? That's compounding. That's your money. Making money. The longer you wait to start, the more of that forest you're cutting down before it ever grows. Idea 2. Don't try to be clever. Be consistent. There's a strategy called dollar cost averaging. It sounds complicated. It isn't. It simply means invest the same amount every single month, no matter what the market is doing. When the market drops, and it will drop, your money buys more. When it rises, it buys less. Over time, it evens out. And historically, the trend has always gone up. You don't need to predict anything. You don't need to understand anything except this. And keep going. Idea 3. Own the whole game, not one player. Don't pick individual stocks. Instead, buy an index fund. Think of it like this. Instead of betting on one football team to win, you own a tiny piece of every team in the league. If the league grows, you win. Simple. In the US, look at S&P 500 index funds, like VTI or VOO. In the UK, look at Vanguard's Life Strategy Funds, or FTSE, All World ETF, low fees. Maximum diversification. Set it and forget it. That's the whole strategy. 3 ideas. Anyone can do. The luxury vision. I want you to imagine something. Not as a fantasy. As a real, achievable destination. You're 45. You started investing at 25. Nothing dramatic. Just consistent. Life happened. You paused for a few months here and there. But you always came back. Your portfolio is sitting at $620,000. You're not a billionaire. But you are something rarer. You are free. Free to take the job that interests you, not the one that pays the most. Free to say no to the client who disrespects you. Free to book the flight on a Tuesday because flights are cheaper, and you can. Free to give your children a head start you never had. Think about what that actually feels like. You wake up in a hotel room in Lisbon. Light is pouring through shuttered windows. The city is just waking up below you. And for a moment, you just stay there. Because you can. Because there's nowhere you have to be. Because your money is still working. Even now, even here, while you do absolutely nothing. That's not a daydream. That's the dividend of a decision made 20 years earlier. Picture the wardrobe, with clothes that actually fit how you want to feel. The dinner, where you don't check the right side of the menu. The school fees paid without panic. The weekend trip booked on a Wednesday afternoon because, why not? The ability to be fully present at your daughter's school play. Because you don't have to take that call. Because you don't need that deal anymore. That is the real luxury. Not the watch. Not the car. The ability to design your own life. Every piece of that picture. The travel. The stillness. The unhurried mornings. The freedom to be present. It's almost always rooted in one thing. Financial freedom. And financial freedom almost always starts in the same place. A decision made early, repeated consistently. The first $100,000 is the key. Everything else is the door. Swinging open. Your action plan. Here's what you do. Right now, this week. Step 1. Know your number. Open your banking app. Add up what comes in each month. Add up what goes out on essentials. Whatever's left, that's your investing window. Even if it's £50, even if it's $75, it counts. Step 2. Build your safety net first. Before investing a single penny, save 3 months of essential expenses in a high-yield savings account. This is your buffer, so that if life happens, you never have to sell your investments at the wrong time. Step 3. Open the right account. In the UK, open a Stocks and Shares ISA. Your returns are completely tax-free. In the US, open a Roth IRA. Everything it earns grows tax-free. And if your employer offers a 401k match, always take the full match first. That is free money. Never leave it on the table. Step 4. Pick one simple fund. In the US, VTI or VOO. In the UK, a Vanguard Life Strategy Fund or a FTSE All-World ETF. That's it. One fund. Hundreds of companies done. Step 5. Automate and disappear. Set your contribution to transfer automatically the day you get paid. Then leave it alone. Don't check it every day. Don't panic when it dips. Don't tinker. Review it once a year. Increase it when you earn more. That's the whole system. One day, maybe 5 years from now, maybe 10, you're going to look at a number on a screen and feel something shift inside you. Your portfolio will cross $100,000. And in that moment, you won't be thinking about the market. You won't be thinking about index funds or compound interest or dollar cost averaging. You'll be thinking about the day you started, the day it felt too small to matter, the day you weren't sure it would work. You'll be thinking, I kept going anyway. That is the version of you that exists on the other side of this decision. Not a fantasy, not someday. A real, specific, achievable future. Built from patience and consistency and the courage to begin before you felt ready. Most people won't start. They'll hear this, they feel something, and then go back to the same routine. Don't be most people. The first $100,000 is the hardest, but it is also the beginning of everything. Start small. Stay consistent. Let time do what time does. And remember, the best morning of your life might just be the one where you wake up, check your phone, and your money has already been working for hours. That morning is waiting for you. Go build it.